Stampin' friends. This morning we're going to use the Warm Hugs bundle. It's the one with the little coffee cups and little coffee carriers and things like that. First, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this little mini coffee carrier. It is just the right size for 2 of our coffee cups. So it comes flat and you just start folding. Super simple. And the top, there's virtually nothing to do because it automatically just makes the little handle. So super easy there. And then put the side pieces in and then tuck the notch. Hold on just a second. There we go. Tuck the notch into the bottom and you're all set. Whoopsie. So if I punch that through, hold on. I'll leave that down. There we go. Now you can see it. Just like that. So I would go ahead and reinforce that with something. If you're going to put anything with any weight at all in it, I think you would just want to reinforce it. But super simple, super easy to do. All right, then these are the coffee cups. If you've made a coffee cup with me before, these are huge in comparison. I've made the little tiny coffee cups, like little mini coffee cups, probably hold 4 ounces. I think these hold 8. So if you were actually giving a coffee gift, this would be totally fine. I mean, someone could drink this amount. This is kind of a lot of coffee. Like an actual cup of coffee that you might have. A little, not like a Starbucks cup, but like at your house. Okay. So these come in packs of 8. With 8 little lids. So here's the little lid. It's kind of cutesy on the top. And it even has the little fold back top. So you can keep it closed or fold it back, if someone were actually drinking out of it. Okay, so there is how that looks. So it's pretty simple. Then what I did for you, I'm going to go ahead and just angle this down and show you some of the things that I did for this these coffee cups. I did a variety of different cuts of the die cuts just so that you could see what is included in this set. Okay, so what it has is the little piece, the little band that goes around the coffee cup. So there's 2 of these so that you can cut them at the same time. So that makes it really nice. You can see that. Then it has these little decorative pieces, and one goes on the top and one goes on the bottom. I don't know if you can see what I'm trying to say on that. They curve different directions. So as you're putting this together and you want to decorate this a little more, one can go on the top and one can go on the bottom. So you do have to cut 2 of those. Now it has these little things to cut little holes and nicks in your coffee cup. I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna cut those little tiny things and make a big mess all over my table. But that's just me. I'm sure they would be very cute if you're into that. Then it comes with all of these little circles. So there's a circle to cut out let me see here. Here we are. It's a stitched circle, but it's like if you were doing Morse code, it's a long and a short. It's like a dot and a dash. So let's see if you can see that. There we go. So it cuts a little different kind of stitch. And then it has this one that cuts kind of a inverted scallop, kind of in a way, a giant scallop it would be. But you see it cuts out this. I didn't do a great job of cutting that one out. And then it has this piece, looks like a steering wheel. And what it does is cut out these little circles and cuts out the middle all in one fell swoop. So that's nice. And then you have these little circles that you can use for something else, or you could use to stamp. You could stamp inside with these cute little trees and mugs and candy canes. So, and then it has a way to cut those out. It also has hearts. So there's a variety of different ways that you can cut this out. This has a cute little inner piece that I didn't stamp because I just couldn't decide what color I would want it to be when I was actually doing this. Okay, so let me put this aside. I will show you putting this together. It should be pretty simple. All right. So what we have here, I liked this diagonal stripe for this. I thought that would be kind of cute. So what it's going to do is take, you know, you could always just put a little across it, but it's going to take 2 to go around. And it goes around, let's see, let me show you. It goes around exactly. So what you want to do is put some adhesive on this tab right here so that it will have something to adhere to when you put it around the little coffee cup. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we are. Well, let's not do that yet, but we can go ahead and adhere the 2 pieces together. Okay, because I want to put these on here. So now I think you can see, I'm showing you, the green goes on the top because it's curved. So you put the green on the top, and then I did the other ones with the red. So hopefully, oh no, I didn't do the other ones with the red. That was dumb. So I did them both the same. I thought I was getting the other direction, but I did both the tops. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, you can see how this would put on here, and then you can imagine, let me show you, this side cuts this direction. So that would be super cute, having one on the top and one on the bottom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the red on the top. Let's try to, since it curves, I'm just gonna put a little and then stop and then do it again so that I don't create kind of a problem with this. Okay, so there's that. Just want to get it lined up pretty neatly. Just get it the same distance from each side. That's really all you're worried about. And then same here. And this paper is really cute too. There's a variety of different patterns, and there's some that look kind of masculine and some that looks kind of feminine, so that's nice. All right, I put the adhesive on the wrong side. I'll eventually want adhesive on that side, but not really right now. So let me see here if I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, that is a messy mess. Okay, so here we go. That right there. And scoochy scooch. Try to get it looking right. I was going to show you this, and I guess if I had thought about it, I would have known that I didn't have these going the right direction. But you can do several at once. You know, you have your 2 pieces of the band, and then you can do one of these each time, and then add another one. So that's kind of fun. All right, and it saves time, which is always good. All right, so I put the adhesive on that one, so I'll put some adhesive on this one. There we are. And I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of adhesive at the top of this, and then when I recut my green, I will be able to sneak that right in there at the bottom with some adhesive on it, and I won't have to worry about not being able to get it under there. Does that make sense? So when I go back and cut the right one and put it in there, it'll be super easy. So that makes sense. I'm going to adhere these together. Let's get those kind of lined up neatly as best I can. It would have been good if I had matched my patterns, but I didn't do that. That would have been super nice. All right. So you might also want to consider making one of your one of these sides line up with the back, you know, with the seam of the card. I mean, of the cup, because that way you can keep the sides as the what would you call that? The pretty part. If that makes sense. I want to scooch that up just a little. But okay, so there we have the cute little design on there. So now we're ready to decorate the top. So this doesn't exactly fit in there. That would be perfect for decorating like the front, kind of like this. So what I did was cut a couple other sizes from the, this one fits nicely, I think. This is one of the layering circles, and it fits in there, and you know, just almost fits in there. And you could still, you can't clip it back here, but you could still use the cup if you wanted to. So I thought that was cute there. And you don't, like, I don't think Stampin' Up! Did any like that. Let me see. this to be sure. No, they didn't. But I think it's cute to decorate the top because that's what people are looking at. What they did was wrap ribbon. Let me show you this from the catalog. They wrapped ribbon around it, put a big bow on top. They wrapped ribbon around. Looks like they used the poinsettias to put on there. And so to me, and here they've used the felt. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. But I thought it would be cute to just put something on the top so that when people look at them, like when they're in the little carrier here, they would see something on the top. That's just me though. So maybe when you go to stick it onto here, you would want to just use a glue dot so that it would be very easy to just pull that off. And they could then use the cup and save this as a gift tag or something like that for something else. Okay, so you might put the For You here, and then you might put a little tree in the middle. So, whoopsie, that's coming apart. Hold on. Add a little more adhesive. Whoops. Okay. So let me go ahead and do what I said, because that might make it make more sense. I can find a glue dot. I might want to clean my table at some point because, things start to kind of bulk up whenever you do these little lives, and then you can't find the stuff that you really need. So let's see here. I'm not seeing any glue dots. Well, let's go ahead and get some mini dimensionals because I know we need those. That might be actually an even cuter way to stick that on, because then you've got the little dimensional in there. So we'll use that. And then I'm going to put, this is the warm hugs. This says warm hugs to you all season long. So that would be perfect with these little mini glue dots. Just put, got some ink on those. That's kind of funny. Just put about 3 of them across. And the reason to pop them up is just to give it a little interest. It's not necessary. You could certainly just glue them down if you wanted to. But decide where I think the front was. Okay, we decided that was over here. So, and then you can always, if you don't have it exactly where you want it, you can always twist the top, change it around, move it to a different spot. Okay, then we said warm hugs, so let's use our tree with a mini dimensional under it. These are so cute and tiny. So little. Put our little tree inside. Okay, so there you go. You can see warm hugs. Oh, I'm not holding it right. There we go. Warm hugs to you all season long. So you can see how this little decorative thing adds to the whole kind of effect here. So there's our little card, and you can put as much ribbon, as much decoration on it as you would want. There's tons of different ways to decorate. They've given us so many pretty ribbons. There's this kind of real red organza that would be really cute added on the top, like for a tie, or just to tie it on the, what I usually do is just tie things on the handle of something where they don't have to take the whole thing apart just to get out the treat. So, and you could put a Merry Christmas sentiment here. Specifically the set that I was holding up at first, it has all the different things in it, and it says here like Noel. That would be really cute to put on the side there, like just a little Noel on the side here, and cut it out with one of the stitched rectangles, because it kind of has a stitched look to the Noel as well. So that would really coordinate nicely. So there's that. And now I'm going to try to just make a little card that's kind of similar to that. Hopefully, let's see here. I want to use real red for my card base. And then this is Pear Pizzazz here. I think this dude is, oh no, that was Pear Pizzazz. It's just kind of a different die lot. So then I have Pear Pizzazz as my next layer. Then I was thinking using some real red, maybe this size would be cute. And I could layer onto this Pear Pizzazz. And I guess you wouldn't want this one's on me. That doesn't make a lot of sense for a Christmas design, but For You, I guess, doesn't really either. I probably should have used this Warm Hugs to You all season long. That makes a lot more sense. So let me rip that baby off. I can always cut out more later. So get that right off of here. There we go. And then maybe layer it onto this like this. So there we go. Okay, so now warm hugs to you all season long. And then I've layered it on the real red scalloped circle from the layering circles, and then this stitched circle from this set, from the Warm Hugs bundle. Okay, so now I just want to add a little bit of printed paper. So I can look through this giant array of patterns that we have and see which one that I think would be the cutest. We have the diagonal stripe, which would be sweet with this because it's just got those two colors in it. This one actually might look cute as well because it kind of has the light and the dark green in it. It's kind of a little gingham plaid. Not so much this one, that's a little dark. It doesn't have any red, so that's not super coordinating like. To me, that's a little masculine for this, but the stripe could be adorable. I'll just add a little bit of, so this could make a really simple and fast card. And then this, I love this pattern because it's so nice and modern. And then it kind of brings back the little bit of pattern. Let's see, I didn't mention that and I should have. The little bit of pattern in the tree. So you could easily put this one with this pattern and it would just kind of pick up on that. Okay, then we have a red and white stripe. And then this kind of cool pattern as well. That is exactly the pattern that's in the tree. It's just colored differently. So that could be really cute. And then this that's almost a polka dot, but most of them are elongated polka dots. They're like kind of almost a diamond shape on white. So that's pretty. And then this kind of red tile look. So lots of choices of pattern. I think I'm going to go with this one. I think I like how that looks. And so all I'm going to do is just make a band across the card. And I'm going to make it 4 1/4 inches, and I want it to be a little bit generous because I want to be sure that it doesn't fail to meet both edges of the card because I like that look, like for it to look like it meets. I think I'll make it 1 1/2 inches. The repeat's a little strange. Let's see if I would rather do 4 1/4. I mean 1 1/4. Let's see, not really. That is an unusual repeat. Let's see, I think I'll back it up to 3/8. Let's see. Kind of what I like there. That way I end up with the pattern even. It has, you know, I've taken off just a tiny bit of the white dot on this side and a tiny bit of the white dot on this side. So I liked how even that looked. So now I'm finished with that for a second. Get my adhesive and start putting some of these things together. So, and you certainly could pop these up on glue dots, on dimensionals if you'd like to. Give it a little more dimension. I'm just sticking this down for right now. And certainly it would look cute if you did some putting it on, what do you call them? Putting some embossing folders on there. That would be really cute. Okay, so there is, got that all layered up. There we go. And then I think I would like to put a little bit of ribbon on here. I kind of like a little pop of ribbon. So we have so many red ribbons to choose from. The one that actually comes with this is like a red braided trim. And so it's kind of a rustic look. Oh, I just stuck a whole bunch of, there we go. So it's kind of a country rustic look. So if you like that, that's one choice. And then I've already shown you the organza, so that would give it kind of a less, kind of almost frilly kind of a look. So I think I'm going to use the red satin that we have, if I can get it out of my little thing here. Boy, I have that tight in there. That was not smart. Maybe I'll just cut it if I can find some scissors. Where are they? All right. Yeah, I think this is the pop of color that we need. Just kind of a nice red, kind of a satiny look. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on both sides. I'm centering that on there, and I'll cut the back. I don't know how I ended up with these scissors here, but I'm going to put a little more adhesive. You could also use glue dots for this. It might work out better, who knows. Then let's kind of imagine, I think I kind of want it just a little lower than the center, just a little bit lower than the center. Okay, let's see. Sorry to get my head in your way, but I'm trying to decide where I want to put it. Okay, and then I'm going to put some pop-up dots on this. I'm just using these mini ones because they're handy. Okay, so then there's the warm hugs to you all season long. Just pop that on there. And then I wanted to show you some of the different things that we have from Stampin' Up! To put on our cards this year. Of course, we have the super cute, always fun, tiny red rhinestones. So these are kind of what I would consider the gold standard for Christmas because they are so shiny and so pretty and bright. But then we have this set that is in the Coming Home bundle with the little houses. Those would look cute on there also. And then we have these guys. They are called Wonderful Gems. And they have two sizes, kind of a small and a large. And they're red and they're also sparkly gold. They might be cute on this one. So I think I will, whoopsie, I will put them on here. It has some pixie dust on there. It's kind of shiny and cute. So anyway, that's a nice simple card that makes it really easy to get out your Christmas cards super quickly and have a lot of fun with it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.